Hey, everybody, it is Chamber Check-In time, and today we get to talk with and learn from our Idaho Nonprofit Center peeps, Kim Ellsworth and Garrett Kalt. Hey, you guys, before we get to them and learn more about the Idaho Nonprofit Center, I get to thank our series sponsor for these Chamber Check-ins, Delta Dental of Idaho. You know, Delta Dental, they're the experts in dental insurance, offering best-in-class customer service with industry-leading benefits designed and backed by the largest network of dentists in the country. And now I get to share a fun factoid from their Tooth Truth series. I love these.
Hey, did you know that the Statue of Liberty's mouth is 3 feet wide? That's a serious set of chompers.
That is a serious set of chompers. All right. Well, hey, now I'm going to introduce Kim Ellsworth, our Marketing and Communications Director, and Garrett Kalt, Training and Programs Manager for the Idaho Nonprofit Center. Hi, you guys.
Hello. Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. You know, I always love these check-ins, and we started these last March to learn more about the companies during the pandemic. I mean, we didn't have any way of engaging with our members, so it was a great story to share. How can we help? How are you guys doing? Are you open for business, right? And now this has morphed into a series of engaging with our members and sharing their stories. So with that, I would love, Kim, for you to tell us a little bit more about the history of the Idaho Nonprofit Center and how and why it got its start.
Yeah, the Idaho Nonprofit Center has evolved a lot over the 20 years that we've been here. We were founded in 2001, and it was actually a funny story. Folks were talking at a coffee shop in Boise, and someone overheard them talking, and then they came together at the same table and were talking and brainstorming, and that's how the Idaho Nonprofit Center came to be, with just random strangers hanging out in Boise and wanting to make a difference. So the Nonprofit Center is a statewide organization. We educate, advocate, and collaborate in support of stronger nonprofits. So we just help however our nonprofits need us to help. We provide training and we advocate for them at a local and national level. And then we really are big champions of collaborating. So with other statewide organizations like the Chambers, and other nonprofits throughout the state.
Kim, that's remarkable. And so a little thing that you just mentioned, 20-year anniversary this year?
Yes, 20 years. On May 23rd, we were established. So that was just last month. But in December, we're having a big party that we're really excited to invite everyone to and showcase the awesomeness that is the nonprofit sector.
That's awesome, Kim. Before our conversation, you'd mentioned you've been with the Idaho Nonprofit Center for 5 years, and wow, you speak very clearly about the organization and seem to have a good grasp of the benefits of the organization. Garrett, hey, as events manager and program director, tell me a little bit about your role with the Idaho Nonprofit Center and what it is that you get to do.
Yeah, thank you for having us, Paul. My role focuses on really that education and collaboration piece of our mission. So the Idaho Nonprofit Center, we help the helpers, as we like to say. And one way that we do that is through our training. So I help coordinate all our trainings. We have great partners and consultants and practitioners that work with us to provide really relevant and informative trainings to our members and to the nonprofit community as a whole. Sometimes this looks like conferences, sometimes it's more one-offs or different training series. But that big education piece. And then, as Kim mentioned, we're also really all about collaboration. We don't want to reinvent the wheel, and we're all learning together and consistently working to better our communities. So a lot of what we do as well is connect people with one another. And one way that the center does that specifically is through our regional roundtable program that we have. So that happens on a monthly basis. And we also encourage folks to participate in their local roundtables that occur. But that's a great way that folks are able to share what they're up to, learn from a speaker, as well as engage with their peers and really just talk about what challenges and benefits they're experiencing.
There's a lot of great causes in the state of Idaho, you know, and you guys are the hub, the funnel of how to help those people who have these great causes, you know, start a charter. How do you get funding? How do you market and advertise? So I think that's what you're talking about, Garrett, is the training piece for your members. And what I would say, and what I've said to others that are interested in starting a nonprofit, is get a hold of the Nonprofit Center, because they're a wealth of information. And like you were talking about, Garrett, the resources and training involved, because it's not easy running a nonprofit on a slim budget and trying to do great things.
Absolutely. And I think one thing that we really try to do is meet our nonprofits where they're at. And the nonprofit sector is so diverse. We have everywhere from all volunteer organizations to folks who, you know, have over $1 million budgets and big staffs. So really meeting people where they're at and able to give them the tools and resources that they need.
That's awesome. Kim, let's go back to you for just a second, and let's talk about some of the events that are well known, and I'd like to know, Idaho Gives Day is a big day. It's gone to Idaho Gives days and then week. And tell me a little bit about from when it spawned to where it is now. Help me understand more.
Yeah. So Idaho Gives was started about 9 years ago under the Idaho Non-Profit Center. And I believe the first year there was only about 200 participating nonprofits, and $500,000 was raised. And so this year, the 9th year, we had over 600 nonprofits participate and $3.86 million raised. It was amazing. And it's just so cool to see the whole state come together and rally around all the different nonprofits. Like Garrett said, you know, we have, the state of Idaho has so many different nonprofits, and Idaho Gives is a great way for folks to really like search with what is important to them. And so that you can search by county, by city, and by cause. You know, if you really want to support animals or for children in the foster system, there's, you know, something that we can contribute to on Idaho Gives. I
like the efficiency of the model. Our family has 3 kids, and they all have an opportunity to give, you know, $20 or $25 to an organization that they're excited about. And it was really fun to, you know, we get them involved in investing in their community early so that they understand, you know, it's important to support organizations, and you bring it all to one place. Right. And you learn about these different causes, and it opens your eyes, and it's educating as well. So thanks you guys for Idaho Gives. I wanted to talk a little bit more and dive a little bit deeper into the resources. You guys are a membership organization, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so you're funded by your nonprofits supporting y'all and in your efforts. Tell me about do you take members that are outside of the nonprofit sector as well? Tell me about that.
Yeah, we also have business affiliates. So you can join the center without being a registered 501c3. So the chamber is one of our members, but you guys are a nonprofit as well. ICCU is a big supporter of ours, and they are a business affiliate. And so what's great about being a membership organization is that our friends are able to support us in that way with sponsorship, and they get member benefits as well, with access to our nonprofit organizations, as well as discounts to conference and a whole bunch of other things. That it's one big party over here supporting the nonprofits in our state.
I love it. You guys had it really dialed in on all the different benefits that you guys offer your members. I love all the training and programs, Garrett, that you put together. Garrett, tell us a little bit about what are we looking forward to in the future? Tell us what's ahead in the horizon for y'all for programs and training.
Yeah, I really appreciate the question. So as I had mentioned earlier, we do have those regional roundtables taking place, and those are about on a monthly basis. We also have different network groups. So right now we have our executive director network, and this is a time for people in that position to come together, share ideas, and also hear from a topic expert. So those happen monthly as well. And then some of our bigger things that are coming up, we're going to be doing a board member boot camp. So of course, nonprofits are able to operate with engaged boards. And our hope with this program is that board members can make the greatest impact possible, and really learn their roles and their best ways to contribute to the nonprofits that they're a part of. That's going to be taking place in July 22nd. And then we also have an incredible partnership that we're excited to launch with ICF, the Idaho Community Foundation, about nonprofit resiliency and risk management. And that series will kick off at the end of July and have 4 different offerings attached to that as well. And then our big one, of course, is our statewide conference, which we're really excited for. That starts at the end of August and will go into early September. And really, it's a full week in a few days, really concisely engaging with your peers, learning from experts, and growing with your team. So we're really looking forward to that. And with the current health situation, we're able to offer a few in-person offerings with that as well. So we're really excited for that. And we're really all about access as well. So I would encourage folks to check out our offerings. Many of them are free. We have a pay what you can model. So this encourages folks to engage the best they can. Donations and payment are gladly accepted because we are a nonprofit serving nonprofits, but we understand that money can be a barrier at times. So always check out, and we also have sponsors or scholarships available as well to folks who are unable to pay.
Awesome. Very excited, and people can learn more. I have your website tickering along the bottom here. And yeah, check it out, you guys. The Idaho Non-Profit Center has been around since 2001. They're just elevating the bar on awareness, training, education for all of our great causes. Kim, I got a question for you real quick. How many nonprofits do you think there are in Idaho?
There are over 7,000 registered nonprofits in the state of Idaho. Yep.
Wow. And how many of those registered nonprofits are members of the Idaho Non-Profit Center?
Yeah, we have about 10% of that. So about 700 nonprofits. And it's what's great about the Nonprofit Center is that we have free resources online, so you are able to participate in other things if you're not a member. And our membership model is based off of your operating budget. So, a large organization with a multi-million-dollar budget is not going to pay the same membership as a volunteer.
Right. Well, I just want to do a shout out to all those nonprofits that aren't members of the Nonprofit Center. Let's raise that 10% up. Let's get up to 20%. These guys are awesome. Go check out their website, IdahoNonprofits.org. Kim and Garrett, thank you so much for your work, your efforts. You guys are amazing. And thanks for taking your time with me today to help educate the public on what the Idaho Nonprofit Center does and what you guys do to raise the bar here in the community.
Well, thank you so much for inviting us. The Chamber has just been a wonderful partner to us for a really long time. So we appreciate it, and we appreciate you too.
Yes, and thank you to everyone out there who is doing purpose-driven work. We really appreciate it.
Thanks, you guys. Hey, have a great rest of your week and enjoy the kickoff to summer. I'm so excited. Bye, you guys.
Bye.